What's going on, everybody? My name is Ian, and this is my 1998 Toyota Tacoma. Now, this YouTube video and channel, well, mostly channel, this video also is going to be dedicated to my truck. Now, as you can see right now, it doesn't really look much like it should be running. We got a couple things missing, and in this video we are going to be covering the heater core installation. Now, as some of you might know, it's not very easy to get to it. It sits right here, so you gotta take the whole dash out, as you can see right here, and of course the heater box, and there's the heater core, and the heater core's right here. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do in today's video, is hopefully reinstalling the heater core, heater box, most of this miscellaneous stuff, which is just a dash and what's included, and of course what is over here. So all this stuff. Now, not everything that I have taken out needs to come out, but I'm the type of person to where if it looks like I want to take it out, it'll make it easier, I'll take it out. So some of the stuff is pretty easy to take out. My seat isn't ever bolted down because I cut the brackets off, but that was pretty easy. So yeah, so let's hop into that, and we're gonna start right here under the hood. Heater core lines come right through here. Got a new heater valve, as you can see. This is a new heater valve. The old one I think is over here, or over here somewhere. Yeah, right here. So yeah, this is the old one, this is the new one. As you can see, after some time, coolant sitting made it all brittle, shattered it into a million pieces. And yeah, I mean, you could guess what the heater core looked like. I'll put in a video comparing the two. I mean, it was pretty bad. The reason it needed to be replaced was, as you can see, that's coolant right there. The carpet got all saturated, the heater core got clogged, and I mean, it stunk up the whole inside of the truck. And a couple other things that really didn't want going on anymore. I didn't have heat, so wintertime without heat to me isn't terrible. But when it gets really cold and it starts to snow, I mean, it's something that you need. So we're gonna get into it. I'll set you guys up so you can watch me from every angle, and then after the heater core, I got something else going on, so I'll bring you along with me, and I'll tell you what's going on. All right, so we can't do too much in the way of exactly attaching the heater valve to the heater core right now, of course, because the heater core is not here. It's here, it's just not in. So we're gonna go ahead and attach this new heater valve to the firewall, get the input line to this side of the heater core on, and then also, what else are we gonna do? I don't know. We're gonna say that's it for now. There's really not much that we can do under the hood right now other than put the heater valve in. So that is what we're gonna do right now. All right, let's see here. I'm glad that it came with new hardware, only because I dropped one of these little screws down somewhere past the transmission, and I don't think that it hit the ground, so it's down there somewhere. I don't really need it. Not too important to me. So anyway. Sit on there. There we go. There's one. Don't drop it. Started to slow. One. Someplace tight. Perfect. Alright, there's that. And then we'll put this on now. Alright, back up, attach it back. Just like that. Sure, that's good enough. Make sure that it works real quick. Make sure you can see it. Right here. So when I flip the switch back on, you'll be able to see. When I flip the switch for the heat, you'll be able to see this little arm move. I wish the throttle cable would stay out of the way, but it is what it is, really. Right there. Alright, so that is open, I hope. Put some light through it. Yeah, it's open all the way. So, you know, that works, that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and close it so there's no tension on the line. Perfect. Alright. There is that. That's one side. And then, of course, got to get the other side in and on, whatnot. Here is one side that goes to the bypass, coolant bypass, and then the other line, which is the line that had to be cut off, the old one, because it didn't want to come off. As you can see right here, I had to cut it off because it was so stuck on the old heater core that it had to be cut off. Didn't really want to, but you know, it is what it is. So this is the new one. It might work depending which way you put it. Don't really know. Got the receipt just in case. So it can bend and flex, whatever, but we'll see. I mean, do this quick like this. See, maybe I don't know if we get the old line, put it on. It went like that. So maybe not. I guess we'll see once the extra heater core gets put back in. We'll see if we can use this one. Put them down there for now. Alright, so it's pretty much all that we could do under the hood right now. Go ahead and get started in the interior, which is going to be fantastic. So I'm going to do a little bit of rearranging and then we'll get right back into it. So woohoo! All right, so this is the entirety of the plastic for the heater box. Got the under tray, that is the piece where heat comes through for foot vent, and then this is the tray that goes, it's the part that's backwards facing. If you're sitting right here, it's the part that faces you. This connects down here like this, so that, you know, yeah, this is the cover that goes on the front, and then the entirety of the actual heater box is these two pieces right here. As you can see, the foam has seen better days. You know, the foam is all deteriorated because of the coolant. Not fun. And then you can see it even worse here. All of this foam is been toasted. Toasted as in saturated, and all the foam was crumbling away, as you can see. Not fun. Not fun at all. So we have this foam, HVAC foam, shout out to my dad, which is kind of like the rest of the foam for the actual heater core. And clean this up, and then use some spray adhesive, get the foam back on, hopefully try and cut it out to the best of my ability. As long as it covers the heater core, I'm sure we'll be all right. So we got this piece, all the doors, this one back here, this one, that door, and then I'm pretty positive that that is it. The rest of the pieces, the ductwork, should be fine. There is coolant in them, coolant has been evaporated. There's just, it's all soaked in there. You can tell, and then I'm pretty positive that the only work that we'll have to do with the foam is with these pieces right here. Still got to do some clean work. As you can see, there is coolant down in the bottom, which is delicious. Love it. Try to get some of it out, but of course, I mean, it's everywhere. So I mean, this piece seems to be all right. This is the piece that goes on the top. As you can see, there's these two grooves, and this hole that is heater core size, simply because the heater core comes out of here, the two lines go through, and this is where they go through the firewall. And so yeah, this is the top, this is the bottom. I'm gonna start with the bottom, get the worst out of the way first, and then yeah, so this will be fun. After this gets cleaned and foam gets on, heater core gets put in, the heater box will be in one piece, and then, you know, throw it back in here, get the evap box back in, and then as you can see, something's missing out of here. It's the actual, not the evap, whatever goes inside of here. I mean, evap, the condenser, all that stuff is gone. Anyway, I don't have air conditioning. As you can see, there's something missing right here. You know, everything that is air conditioning related is gone. The accumulator, condenser, evaporator, everything, all the lines, all have been taken out. I just got done with those. Taking them out not that long ago, last time I was in here. So you can see, I just had these sitting in the truck, just waving around. They still had some PAG oil in them, so every once in a while oil would drip out, but you know, fun stuff. So yeah, let's get this clean, get this all cleaned right now, and then put it all back together. Hopefully be good. So we're gonna see. That's great. That is great. Alright, so there still is some foam left, as you can see. Not that great. I mean, it's basically it's like kinetic sand at this point. It'll reshape. Not really. It's just all gross. So I'm gonna try and take some kind of brush, at least maybe saturate it with some parts cleaner, plastic and parts cleaner. It's not brake cleaner, so it should be good. It's just cleaner and degreaser. So don't want to get it everywhere. Let's see what we got in the ways of brush. I think what would be good is if I used the plastic nylon bristle brushes that you use for welding. Oh yeah, look at that. Comes right off. Perfect. This stuff is going to be everywhere. There's that. Let's get some parts cleaner and clean out this brush. Alright, little update. Boxes have been cleaned out, as you can see. Not 100%, as you can see there's still some grime in here, but kind of tough to get out. A lot of the coolant I got out. I might give it one more good wipe before I put the foam in, which is going great. I mean, this foam is perfect, cuts semi-nice. Got the tape in there, measuring them up. I'll show you. Got the door right here. I mean, it's perfect. I got the grooves all cut out like this and like that. I'm gonna try and take these out. I don't know how well it's gonna go. I have looked into it once before when I took this out last week or so, and as you can see, there's these little tabs like this, and that is the rod that the doors are attached to, and I don't want to break any of these, so I might try my best with the spray adhesive. Alright, we're back in the truck. Well, I'm back in the truck. It's your first time in the truck. And as you can see, maybe from the little edit that I put in, I hope that the heater box is all back together. Everything, all of it. A little bit of a pain, well, except for these little hardware mechanisms on both sides, the heater core, all the new foam, which is great. Maybe. And yeah, it's all in one piece now. Now what is next is I could put the AC box back in and then put the heater box back in, but I'm gonna put the heater box back in first, because you see this ridge doesn't complete all the way around. It's rolling right here, and if you look on the blower motor, it's the same thing right here, goes around. That's so the AC box can slide on in, which I think is great, but it'll make it a little easier because the whole inside of it is now out. But yeah, this is what we're working with. This is the inside. Yeah, so hopefully get most of it back in. I am gonna get a used cluster, the plastic, because it was so brittle. I tried to fix it. It was so brittle that the holes, as you can see, I tried to fix this one, but you know, super glue does super glue things, that they're just broken, and I kind of ruined it now. But that was really the only thing that was wrong with it. I mean, this one broke off, so I guess need to be replaced. You could see some other plastic's been broken off, but I mean, might get a used one. I could put the dimmer switch and the hazard switch back in. This has been broken ever since I got the truck. So yeah, there's that. I hope to get the dash, all the ductwork, steering wheel, and then whatever is over there. Hopefully I can get some of that in. The gauge cluster and maybe everything. It might go in easy, it might not go in easy. It was pretty easy to get out because I mean they're all just like push pins, all push pinned in like that. Made it pretty easy. And then to make it even easier, I labeled everything, so hopefully it goes in easy. I'll set you guys up somewhere so you can see, and yeah, we'll go from there. I don't know if I'm gonna put it on time lapse or what I'm gonna do. I guess we'll figure it out. So yeah, I don't know. Start with this. Once those are in, once these are in, then the dash, I guess. Dash, and then everything else can go back in. Alright, well, it's been a minute. Actually a minute. Got a new light for the, got a new battery for the light. Got this dropped a little bit. The suspended all the way up to there. It's not off all the way. I don't want to take it off all the way, because then it's just gonna, I don't remember. I think it'll stay in place, but I did pull it back a little bit, and I can pull it back just a little bit more. See if I can get that thing in there real quick. See what happens. We'll see what happens. See if I can get it in. Maybe not. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. You know. Can y'all see that? You can. Well, that's good. That's okay. Hardware box. Seatbelt's in my way. Let's try this again. Alright, that's good. Push those through. Papa John's. This. Where's the I might need a pry bar. Some oh, did I get it? I don't know. Did it break it? I also don't know. Just kind of wiggle it a little bit. Get it to line up on this. Well, it's like mostly in there, but it's giving me a lot of resistance, so I'm just hoping I'm not breaking anything, you know? That one should be good. This one is not. It's one or the other. Hopefully both. I'll make it fit. Over here. Push. I think that's in. Fellas. I think might be good. That hole's lined up. That on there. That hole's lined up. Carpet is carpet tucked. Alright, well that's good. Where's my hardware box? Let's get one of these or two of these in real quick to hold it in place. So we'll see which ones that is, so we can get it in there. So let's see here real quick. Heater box, AC box. Put this one on. Which goes up here. I'm pretty sure. If not, that's where it goes now. And then I think these three are all the same. Yeah. There. So there's that. Alright. It's up in there. Just gotta get this cover on. I'm hoping I can get it on. I'm sure I can, because I can see up here, which is what I'm talking about. There's these two tabs which clip right here, so I'm sure I can get it. I didn't realize that when I actually put it together outside the truck, and now I know. And now I know that I have room that I can put it back together. So let's do that real quick. Switch out the batteries, the GoPro, and then keep going, I guess. I'm on a roll. It's going together, kinda. I don't want to stop. It's going okay. Go on there, please. One, two. Screwdriver, there it is. 4. Is that back on? Is it on there? Maybe? Maybe not. I mean, it's somewhere. These screws will hold it in place. That's what they're for, right? Oh, there it goes. Alright. Where's my drill at? It's over there. Okay. Put these back in. Over here. 1 and 2. Just put them in like this for now. Do it all by hand. If I didn't have power tools, this would be kind of hard. I mean, I get it done. Sure. Sure would take a little bit though. Alright. Heater box is in. Thank goodness. Not in there 100%, but it is in there, which is good. Put these in. Look at the evap box. I picked it up thinking it was going to be heavy. It's not. So it goes in like this. Just making sure that I don't think that I need. I think I could put the whole heater box in without, because I thought that the hardware overlapped right here with the actual heater box. It doesn't. It's all separate. So there's 3 pieces of hardware that hold this in. 1, 2, 3. Is that it? I think it is. Well, there's 6 bolts in here. Where do the other ones go? Do they go to the... I think I was trying to take the actual blower motor out too. I think that's what it is. Let's put this thing all the way back in. And hope that's in my eyes. Alright. Get this out of the way. Shove this in there. I think there's nothing in it. Get the wiring harness back in. I don't even know if this is gonna go back in how it's supposed to be quite honest with you. pretty sure that it's not gonna, because of this wiring harness. I don't even know where it's supposed to go. Does it go right there? Where does it go? Oh, it goes around it. Okay, so well, that's almost there. I hope you guys like staring at all these wires. I'm sure the view is great. Alright, well, you know what? I think that that's most of the way in. Did I pinch the wiring harness? Maybe. Is that okay? Sure. Just gotta make sure these holes line up. That's really all I care about. Shift it over just a little bit this way. Too much. Okay. When in doubt, use a screwdriver to line it all up right. Because I knew it wasn't going to go back in 100% like it should have anyway. Oh, that would have been nice to know before I put that in there. That bolt does, in fact, go somewhere else. That's probably where this goes. Right there. Is that where that goes? No. Where does this go? Somewhere. I think it goes down there. No, maybe not. No, I think it does. And where does that bolt go? I knew at one point, before I took it all apart, where it went. Do I have to pull it all the way back out just to get to that? Most likely. Am I gonna? Yeah. There's one thing about me. You pull it out 15 times and then you figure out how it goes back. Get it the right way. It's part of the fun. Ugh, it's gonna hurt me. I don't want to take it out all the way. Please. Please, just let me get it like this. Fine. Alright, now I can go back in again. Yay. You know, recording all these videos gives me a reason to talk to myself. I'm not crazy, I'm just... Never mind. I think that's where this goes. Is it because of that hose? Is that why it's not going? Yeah. Where's that one wire at? Where is... Go right here. Oh, this one. Is it this one? It goes... this, and then like that, and then down there. I don't know. took pictures of it. No, I didn't take pictures of this. I took pictures of everything else. There we go. It goes in there. Please. There we go. Alright. That's how it's supposed to be. Not that one, and this one, and where does this go? I think it goes over here. Right? Yeah. Like this. I love it when things go back together like they're supposed to. It's so great. Alright, what is next? Oh, I keep saying what's next. Avoiding it, like this isn't supposed to go in. Yay! Alright, switch me sides. I'm standing up in my own truck, isn't that weird? Okay. Ooh. So far so good, I'd say. I mean, that's all in. I do not like looking at all this mess. I'm so glad this all gets tucked. I mean, these go under my seat, and all this goes behind the radio. So come on there. You know what? I think I remember where that loose piece of hardware goes. Where did I put it? Oh, over there. I'm pretty sure that it is the handbrake. I think. I don't know. I took it all apart. All this. I bought the truck and it didn't have a handbrake cable, so it didn't actually have a handbrake at all. And I took it all apart once with the dash. It's so easy to get to both these bolts with the dash all the way out. And I took both of them out. I got this one. I got this one all the way out, and this one all the way out, and this one all the way in, and I couldn't get this one back in, so it just didn't make the cut. That's alright. I'm sure it's fine. It works. It actually doesn't work right anymore. But, you know, that's alright. I stop on driveways, so I'm sure that it's fine. I'm also sure that it's probably not, but whatever. Alright, let's finish putting this bad boy back on. Hope that it goes back together. Too much. Well, it's self-clearancing itself, so should be good now. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be. This one kind of sucks to put in. The extension for this one. Gotta get it on there. That's the hard part. Goodness gracious. There we go. Tight. I guess since we're here, I'll just do this one like that too. And these two. Last one I gotta get with the impact. Which is up here. Perfect. Alright. So we're getting pretty far. As we can see. I left my lights on. Whoops. I want that light behind me. So, yeah. 30 minutes. I don't really know what to do next. Reverse order in which I put it in. I gotta put the defrost vent back in. And then I think the dash can go back in. I think. Yeah. And then yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm gonna take a small break, get back to it. Yeah. Alright. Well, I don't remember where I last ended off. The steering column. Yeah. Well, good update. There's the dash. Yeah. So that wasn't in there. Yep, airbag control module. So the airbags work. Yeah, so I got the dash in. Of course, it ain't going nowhere. Well, it probably will. There ain't really much holding it in. All the tubing is in. Except for this one. This one I'm going to do last for the day. I didn't really get as far as I wanted to with the day. Got a couple other things I want to get done. Not with the truck, of course. Yeah, so I'm going to get this piping that goes here in the glove box and these airbag connectors and the harness, whatever this is for, the ECU. Yeah, it took me a minute because I had all these jumbled around and I couldn't get all these brackets in. I should have done it all before. Well, I had the brackets in, just the harness was not tucked right, so this wasn't really lining up. Now it does. So yeah, there's that. I'm getting through it. So once this is in, then it's just making sure it doesn't go anywhere, for one. And then I gotta find where that is. And then yeah, so that's that. Almost there. Didn't really do anything under the hood, timing cover wise, but we will get there slowly. So I'd say pretty good progress. Yeah, so that's my truck. I think I'm gonna call the video there. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You'll definitely see more. There's a whole lot that I still need to get done. Not just right now, but like in general. I do have a list, which I'll show you. Just things that I wanted to get done for break before I go back to school. I don't think I'm gonna. We got a power steering leak. It's because when I put the new steering rack in, I didn't put thread tape on the inlet and outlet, so it leaks. Timing cover, etc. Dash heater core, which is almost done. Handbrake, which I crossed off because I'm not too worried about. Exhaust is loose. It's not going to fall apart, but it is loose. I want to tighten it back up. Bed holes, I don't think I'm going to get to that because I got to take the bed off. I don't feel like doing that. Rear bumper, new rear bumper is on its way, which I'll tell you the story about that. It's a question mark next to whatever. Front face, I'm flipping these around, so that might get done, that will get done, that will get done, that might get done. And then seats is a maybe, and then a horn is over here. I wasn't going to take it out, but I did. So yeah, so the rear bumper, the original rear bumper is sitting outside. I scrapped it. I didn't want it anymore because, as some of you know, I did get a roll pan, as you can see, which is awesome. I love it, but I will not have it much longer because I couldn't get it to function right with my tailgate. So my tailgate doesn't really go down. It does with some movement, but there's only one tailgate bolt holding it in, and it completely comes off and whatever, and I really don't want to deal with that anymore. So I got a whole new bumper with bumper steps, and it's 100% not rusted, all chrome, how it should be, and license plate lights, everything, all the hardware, $90. I was like, I'm gonna do it, and then I just have to buy rear connectors because the ones that were there, I could have reused them, but they were so corroded from being in the weather for so long that I was just like, yeah, I'll just replace those too. So yeah, that's that. As I was gonna show you guys earlier, here is my sub, Memphis, from a buddy of mine. Pretty great. It's gonna go in the center between my seats. There's more wires, these are the rest of them, and then here's my horn. Yeah, cleaned it up a little. It was all dirty, and now I'm rewiring it, all sorts of stuff, new switch, make a switch panel, and yeah, all this stuff, it'll all get done. Yeah, there's my headlights, corner lights. I am gonna get new ones eventually because as you can see, they got holes only because they're zip tied in because the little tabs broke off long before I had the truck, and I don't know if you could hear that. Anyway, there's bugs in there, whatever. One of them is newer than the other, as you can see, but I wanted to all match. And then some new sears, some new eyeballs. Yeah, it's about $120 for 2 corner lights, 2 headlights, a new front grille, and then the bumper inserts, which I've actually never had. They go right here, and I mean, it's gonna take some work to get these to go together. As you can see, they used to be there but broke off. It wasn't from me, but yeah, it's gonna take some work and some body work and some all that stuff, but we'll get there. You know, everything takes time. I don't want to rush it. I've rushed projects before and they don't turn out how I want them. But yeah, so got all sorts of stuff I need to get done. But it'll all get there, which is great. So again, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. I can't wait to bring some truck content, not just truck content, but you know, anything I really feel like. Could be not truck content, could be truck content. It depends on my schedule, what I'm working with, when I go back to school, all that stuff. I'm sure you'll see that. You'll be along for the ride. So again, thank you so much, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Love you all. Peace out. I'm thinking that, I don't know, it's a lot of video. Oh, this is probably gonna get cut out. Editor, cut this out. These batteries go through really fast.